What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar.
Boy, Dre, they forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director of 70 times 7.
And it's your boy, Artist.
The girl Tasia's name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half of Back in Business Podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie P again.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
Yeah. Keep it tight. Absolutely. And this is the King Teeth Network. We are back with another amazing interview in Studio Zero. We have Miss Nia. How are you?
I'm doing good.
She is a rising artist. She has this new single we're going to talk about soon. And she can dance her ass off. Shout out to Humble and that video shoot. You've been busy.
Yeah.
Not to mention she is a HBCU college attendee, almost alumni.
Yeah.
Junior year coming up. Just very, very ambitious. I see from what I've got to know you and be around you and kind of see how you move. Where did that come from?
I would say that, well, I would like to start off with, like, I was raised on the football field.
Okay.
So I was, like,
We love that over here. You know that.
We've always had that competitive spirit about me. Like, my brothers, they're very, like, they're in football. And then me being around that, like, I had to get it too. Like,
Absolutely.
They put me in sports too. So
Yeah?
I was pretty competitive. I was really good at defense when I was younger. Too,
Really?
so.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've always just been competitive.
Okay, I love it.
About us.
Well, introduce yourself to the people, to the royal family.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys, it's Nia. I'm an artist and I am a rising junior at Spelman College, and I'm just excited to get myself out there and start sharing my music with the world.
Absolutely. Where can they find you at?
They can find me on Instagram at niaj.aay.
Well, Nia, we've been on the same wavelength since we stepped in here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We got the shoe game going crazy, but I would like to commend you for how you handle yourself. I remember the first time we actually started to work together, you were doing the auditions for the Humble video. Was the first time me and you really interacted, and the first thing you asked me was, where is this video going? And I thought that was so intelligent as far as just understanding that you want to be in this, but you want to be in this the right way.
Exactly.
So you grew up on the football field. How influential is your father? Because he's already been super influential to me and the royal family and everybody. So how was that growing up?
I would say that he's very influential in my life. Like, he's always been a businessman. He's always been in sales and stuff and just things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So me growing up and seeing that, I was just always like, I want my own business. I want to be in sales. I feel like I can do that. I can sell myself. Like, I always just felt that drive to be able to do the things that he can do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always been great at it. So I just always wanted to be better, honestly. So so that's why that's kind of like why I've kind of guided my life the way I have, and why I have that determination that I do.
I love that. So the youngest
Yes.
of boys of all?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
I was the youngest of girls, so it's like the flip-flop. That's crazy.
Okay.
So it was pretty rough, I would assume, growing up. What did you learn growing up with brothers?
Well, I definitely learned to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've just learned, that's pretty much like, I would say that that's the biggest lesson I've learned, is just resilience from them, because they used to beat me up, they used to throw me around, or like, we used to get in arguments and stuff, and they're older than me, so like, you really, like, I just always felt like I really had to stand my ground with them, and they really taught me to, like, always, no matter who it is, always give my, like, be true to myself, you know what I mean? Like, don't ever back down, like, because I was never backing down to them.
I love that. I love that. That's amazing.
But I love my brothers, though.
Absolutely.
They support me, and I support them.
I love it. So you played sports growing up?
Yeah, I did.
what was your favorite?
My favorite was gymnastics.
Really?
Yes, I love gymnastics.
Why'd you stop?
I stopped because I wanted to take music more serious,
Okay.
and I decided to go into doing musicals at the Playhouse for All City Music program.
At what age?
This was freshman year of high school.
Okay, so you had already consciously made the decision that you wanted to go into music as a career.
Yes.
At what time did music started to really influence you? Can you remember?
I remember, I would say from the time I really got I would say from the time that my dad made me audition for Cleveland School of the Arts, because I didn't want to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't want to. I grew up in Cleveland Heights district, and I went to Canterbury. I knew I wanted to go to Wiley. Didn't get to go to Wiley. I had to go to Roxborough.
Why?
And then my friends went to Wiley.
Oh.
And then they were closing down Wiley, and they were coming to Roxborough. And the same year, my dad wanted me to audition for Cleveland School of the Arts.
Oh, wow.
So I was
That
like,
was
I want to do that.
right.
But then once I got in, I definitely saw the benefit, and I started taking it more serious, and I saw that this was actually my path. So I would say I started taking it seriously in 7th grade.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so 7th grade is very early. What kind of steps did you start to take to enact this, I really want this?
Well, my parents, they put me in Caramel House ever since I was like 3.
What is that?
Caramel House is basically a black performance house type of, for all type of arts at this basically organization, and they just put on great, amazing shows, and they produce amazing talents. And I took a class there when I was 3. It was a jazz tap dance class.
When you were 3?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Well, I've been they have videos of it. I've watched it.
Wow.
It's so funny. We literally have a video of me being like, no, I don't want to go out there. I was so shy. Like, I didn't even want to go on the floor. Didn't even want to dance. My dad came on the dance floor and danced with me.
Really? We saw him dance before. Yeah, he can get it. He got a little two-step too.
But yeah, he came on there and danced with me, and then just for the first one, and after that, I was like, I got this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. So so that helped your confidence?
Yes, him coming on the floor with me did help my confidence. But and then another thing I wanted to add, I've been cheerleading ever since I could walk. Honestly.
Really?
Like when I say grew up on the football field.
Yeah.
I was cheerleading.
Okay.
The whole time.
Did you like it?
I love cheerleading.
Really?
Yeah, we went to regionals one time and we got first place.
Wow.
Yep.
So, okay, so you were very active, very active, and then you go to CSA, where they don't have much activities outside of the music. So you were able to solely focus on the arts. How did that kind of change things for you?
That changed things because it was kind of new and different. I thought when I was growing up, I thought I knew where my life was going. Like I said, I went to Canterbury. I'm going to Wiley. I'm going to Heights. I'm graduated from Heights. My brother's graduated from Heights. But when he wanted me to go to CSA, I was like, what is even over there?
Changing the plans.
I was like, who's them kids? I don't want to go over there.
Yeah.
But it definitely changed it up, and for the better, I would definitely say.
I love it. So when did Spelman start to come into play?
Spelman came into play in 11th grade.
Really?
Yes. It came into play, honestly, I'm lying. It came into play towards the end of 10th grade.
Okay.
Because I went to go see the campus that summer.
Okay.
The summer before 11th grade. And once I visited the campus, I was like,
it's over with.
Yeah, I'm going to Spelman.
So did you always want to go to a HBCU?
No, I wanted to go to Ivy League school. I wanted to go to Columbia.
Really?
Ever since I was 8 years old, I've been wanting to go to Columbia.
Why?
Because it's a prestigious college. I love New York City, and it has great alumni.
It does. Shout out to my grandfather.
Oh, period.
Yes, absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
See, I just want to be in that environment, honestly.
Okay, so you were always kind of a scholar? I mean, Columbia, that's different level.
Okay, so my brother, him doing football, he got drafted by a lot of Ivy League schools.
Wow.
I was 8. We're 10 years apart. He was 18. So I was traveling with him.
So you
looking
just
at,
seen all of
yeah, I
it.
saw these Ivy League schools, and I was like,
It's
looks
over with,
pretty
yeah.
lit. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm about to start studying and stuff.
I love it. So,
Mhm.
you kind of had a lot of great influences growing up to see kind of the picture out what you wanted.
Mhm.
Um, when did it start becoming about what you wanted, though?
I would say that it started becoming about what I wanted when I went to CSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when we started going there, they started developing me, and he started talking to, shout out to legendary Dr. Woods.
Yes.
He started talking to Dr. Woods and trying to give me more vocal lessons, and like
Mhm.
really trying to focus on Nia. Like we already knew, I've been doing talent shows ever since I've been in public schools and stuff.
Mhm.
So like we kind of like knew that like I really loved performing, and that I could really probably really develop that and go somewhere with that. But my
Mhm.
voice wasn't at the same level as my performance.
Right.
So
Okay.
where we started, he wanted to really develop that, and I started getting lessons with Bracely Mims, and I really feel like that's where we started taking it serious.
Mhm. And for you, what kind of changed in your mind? Kind of like the focus, because even when you started to talk about it, your kind of eyes started to shift. You was like, I remember this time.
Well, what changed in my mind was, I would say, taking that extra step to go get private vocal lessons, because I wasn't even I wasn't focused on my vocals.
Mhm.
Like I played the violin actually.
Really? Shout
Yeah.
out to Humble.
I played the violin from fourth grade to sixth grade. I wasn't that good,
Mhm.
and when I went to CSA, I changed to vocals. So like it was like that was like the shift. It was like
Mhm.
I'm gonna stop. Like I have to stop doing everything else that I'm doing, and I was doing sports. I was
Right.
doing a lot of different other things.
It's a
And
lot
I
of sacrifice.
switched it all to performance and singing and going to that school.
So, the music, right? It's very influential to you. You took the sacrifice. You made the necessary sacrifice to get somewhere. Now you're here. Now you're about to start releasing music and releasing content and music videos and all of that. What for you is the best and worst part of it all?
For me,
Mhm.
that I know the answer to that question. Um, I would say the best part of it all is doing what I love. I just really want to be able to do what I love, which is performing and making music and making art. Like I feel that's really all I want to do is express myself. When I'm not expressing myself in an artistic way, I feel so
Mhm.
trapped. And
Mhm.
me just being strictly academic or strictly business, like I feel trapped not having that other part of me.
Mhm.
And I just really want to express myself, and that's the best part of it, being able to do that. But the worst part, I would say that I do have anxieties and stuff, and like putting myself out there on a personal level is
Mhm.
scary for me.
Yeah.
And I would say that that's like the biggest part that is the worst. That's the worst part.
Why is that so scary?
It's scary because like when you put yourself out there, like you give people the ability to perceive you, like,
Mhm.
and like you can choose to ignore it, but like you still see it, and
Mhm.
you still have that in your mind. You're still keeping that, like you're still feeling people's energies, like on yours. You're still hearing people's opinions, even if you don't care about it. Like you're
Mhm.
still seeing it. So it's like it's just hard to like cancel all that out.
Absolutely. So you've had a busy summer.
Yeah.
Was Humble's video, was that the first video you've been in?
Yes, that was my first music video.
So you were a amazing dancer in that
Thank
video.
you.
You turned into a whole different person. How was that experience for you?
It was really good. I loved it. I really appreciate them allowing me to be in that video. I love the experience. We worked with some great
Mhm.
choreographers, and it looked like it was going to be an amazing video. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks really great. Like
Yeah.
all the different scenes we did, I feel like it's going to be good.
And then a couple weeks later, you do this amazing shoot with our girl over here, Raya Nova Vision,
Yes.
and shout out to Emma. Um, they put some concepts together in here, Studio Zero, and really gave you a different look, a different style, and really embraced you.
Mhm.
How did you feel about that whole day? Because that was a long day of shooting.
Mhm. I feel so appreciative. Thank you to the whole entire team. Like, I really loved the whole entire experience. I just showed up there and I was like, hey guys, I kind of want to be an artist. I don't know. I don't know. And I want to take photos. I need to put stuff on my Instagram. You know, I need somebody else to help me with the creativity and different things. And they took that and ran with it. And they came up with some great concepts that I'm so excited about. And I just can't wait till people see it. And I'm just really excited.
So you kind of come off as like having a plan, cause like when you was little, you was like, I seen this, this is what I want to do. I'm going here, I'm going here.
Yeah.
What's kind of, and you don't got to give us all the great details, but what kind of is your plan for the music?
My plan for the music is really just produce, like just making it, putting my expression out there and performing and just hoping people perceive me in the best way possible, or you know, just really, I would say that.
Okay. And what do you hope to get out of a career being a singer-songwriter?
I hope to get people that really mess with me and mess with my vision and my music and just my whole energy. I just really hope to get people that really like love me for who I am. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So this music, right?
Mhm.
It's not out yet, but it's brewing.
Yes.
There is a plan in motion, and can you kind of give, for one, give them the name of the song, but for two, kind of give them the concept of what the song is about.
Okay. So the song is called Hey, and it's kind of a romantic song, and it's basically about just you two just transporting into your own world, not worrying about the world around you, and just being in peace, like completely, like literally not worried about anything. Like maybe just think about you and somebody you love in your own bubble, and like that's what the song is.
Okay. And what inspired this song?
What inspired the song was just feeling like
Uh-oh. It was a guy involved. Uh-oh.
no. I mean, well, it was a lot of stuff.
There's a lot
Summer
going
was.
on.
It was about this song is what inspired the song was summer 2020. It was crazy. It was loud. It beat me up.
Okay.
It chewed me up. It spit me out,
Uh-huh.
and the song came out.
Well, it's about to be out. It's about to be out on all streaming platforms, and we're gonna listen to it every day, and we're gonna watch the video, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm not gonna keep you too long. I want to make sure I hit everything. Let's see. Give me your IG again.
It's at MiaJ.aay.
Do you have a YouTube? Yep.
You can find me on YouTube if you just search Nia Primm.
Okay. So do you have anything out? Like if they search you, what will come up?
Performances.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk performances for a second.
Okay.
What do you have like a favorite performance you ever had? Or favorite performance story?
A favorite performance story?
Yeah.
I really don't think
Do you turn like into Beyonce when you get on stage? Like she blacks out and like turns to a whole different person and doesn't remember what she just did.
You know what's funny about that? Yesterday when we were like
Rehearsing?
like we were rehearsing, and then like the lights changed a different color or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back and watched that video on somebody's story. I was like, when did the lights change a different color? Like I didn't even.
Yeah, it
notice
was something going on.
Yeah, but like I think that I really like just kind of I think I black out when
Yeah.
I perform, and then I come off stage and I'm like, okay.
Very quiet, very. I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here. This is the King Teeth Network. We're out of here. Peace.